Okay, so in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a sort of simple vector drawing of a character, which is going to look something similar to this. It's going to be using basic shapes, so nothing too complicated, and I'm going to show you how you can manipulate these shapes to come up with a character. So first thing we need to do is grab a new file. So file, new. I'm not too worried about the size that you make it because it's a vector graphic, so we can obviously resize it. So you can just press OK. Don't need to worry about that. First thing I would like you to do is if you go to the View menu, which is up here, and if you go down to Hide Artboard, which is there, you can also do Shift Control and H. We're going to hide the artboard, and that just means we've got a better sort of working area to work with. Okay. So we'll start off with the body, which is basically using a rectangle tool. So if we grab the rectangle tool and just drag any sort of body shape, that'll do. You don't have to worry about filling it just now, we'll do all that at the end. I then want to do some arms, so as you can see the little guidelines here, I'm just going to grab an arm, which is going to we'll make it a little bit longer than the body. There we go. This is a cool tip. So if you go up to the direct selection tool, which is the white arrow, click here, and if you just click on this corner anchor point, just make sure it's clicked, and then you notice up here you've got lots of options. So we're going to round off the corner. Whoa, looks a bit giving them hench arms. Yeah, you can drag that in to shape until you're happy with it. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, quite happy with that. If I just select this one now and press Control C and then Control V, so that's copy and paste, then I can copy and paste the other one. It's round the wrong way. I could drag this over to flip it, but then I might resize it slightly. So what I would do is go to Object, Transform, and then we're going to reflect, and vertically by 90, that's already set up, so just OK that, and just drag that into place. There we go, so we've got the main body. I would like to show you a cool tip for making a sort of, if you look at this one, he's got a bit of a check shirt, okay? He's a bit of a hipster. No hipster, of course, is complete without a beard and a check shirt, so we'll do the check shirt. I'll show you how I've done that. I grabbed the rectangle tool, made a little square, and then just start to build a sort of tartan by using other boxes inside the boxes. So if I, first of all, before I fill them, I'm just going to do copy and paste, Control C, Control V. I might do just a few of these, Control C, Control V. Okay. Grab your move tool. This tool here is really important. That's why it's number 1. That's why it's the first listed tool. Okay, so you need to make sure you're on that. So I'm going to do a sort of tartany styly. Oh. I could spend ages and resize these, but I'm not going to do that. But you can do that. That's absolutely not a problem. Okay, I'm going to need some going across the way as well. I'm going to make this one a little bit thinner. Across the way. So if I just drag, when it goes to the corner, when it changes to the little curved arrow, that means that you can rotate it. So that's cool. Put that over there. This is a really quick demo, so I do expect you to spend a little bit longer doing that. So let's just say I'm happy with that. It doesn't matter that it's coming off the edges here, not a problem. We're not going to see that when it actually comes to it. Okay, so next thing we need to do is actually fill these. So I'm going to fill my main square up by the path, where it says path, and this is the fill. What colour check should we go? Let's go red. And let's make these, should we go red and sort of, let's go red and orange. Ugh, I wouldn't wear this, would you? There we go. I don't know what colour that's going to be. Let's make that one yellow. Well, this is horrible, isn't it? Obviously, artistic license here. You can do whatever you want, whatever colour you want. Mine, oh, should I throw some green in there as well? Oh, yuck. This is horrible. But anyway, I like green, so there we go. Okay, let's just say I'm happy with that. I'm really not, but let's just say I'm happy with that. I'm going to select all. Okay, and then if I go over here to my little colour and I click on where it says swatches, I can actually grab all of this and put it onto, yeah, so it actually becomes a fill colour. And now if I select this, I can actually select what colour I want it, and then you have your tartan. Now, mine looks awful. You're obviously going to make yours better. That's entirely up to you to do yourself, okay? I'm going to make mine white again because I want to show you how to do other parts of the body and some other tools. So we're going to start with the legs, which again, just using basic shapes. How tall shall we make her? Could be a girl. There we go, make it there. And then I'm going to draw another box inside this one, and you'll see why in a second. It's okay if it overlaps, that's absolutely not a problem. Let's make this a little bit bigger so it's up here. Okay, now I'm going to use a tool that we've not used before. So if I make sure I'm on my black arrow, the selection tool, select both of these. So you've got both of these selected, and then you're going to find the tool down here, which is called the Shape Builder tool. Okay, it's about halfway down. It might be the case that you have to click and hold to find it, okay, but there it is, it's the Shape Builder tool. And I'm going to click down Alt, so hold down Alt, and I'm going to click the area that I want to get rid of. So I want to get rid of that, and just press Alt and then press Delete. And by holding down Alt, you can see the little selection areas. Once you click on them and hold down Alt, you can click and delete. So I've deleted there, and I've got his legs. So that's his legs sorted. Next thing we want to do is build his feet. That would be good to have feet, wouldn't it? Giving him little skinny ankles. I'm not going to do the other side. I'm going to leave you to do that yourself because you can just copy and paste it. Not a problem at all. Let's give him a little turn up on his jeans there, okay? And then for the shoes are just going to be simple shapes. There we go. And I'm going to do the same as what I've done with the arm for the feet to round off the front of the shoe. So if I grab my direct selection tool, which is the white arrow, click here, and you're going to round off the corner, and there you've got feet. I can select these three things. Oh, that's the legs as well. So if I hold down Shift, I can select the three paths that I like. Control C, Control V, and now we've got 2 feet. Always good. I've lost a bit of his gene there. That's okay, I can put that in at a later stage, not a problem. So there we go, he's starting to take shape. We need to also get the head. So for the head, what you would use is the ellipse tool. So if you click and hold here, and you've got the ellipse tool, you've got his head. No hipster is complete without a beard, so you might also want to do a beard in there. You can, if you select a circle, this is just an idea you might want to try. If you use the direct selection tool and just select top part of a circle, then you can press delete, and that leaves you with a sort of semicircle where you can put a line across there and colour that in. I could drag that onto shape to make the beard. The other tricky part which I came across was the mustache. Okay, now my mustache here is a combination of a circle which I've dragged using the direct selection tool, dragged out into a point, but you can do that yourself. I'll leave that to you. The collar is quite an interesting one actually. If I just go back to my thing here, to do the collar I used the pen tool and I just made a basic rectangle, not a rectangle, triangle, sorry. There we go, and I drag that into place. Okay, you can also rotate, just so it's sorted. If you look at mine here, oops. Okay, you're obviously going to send that, duplicate it, send another one on the other side, and you're going to send it behind the actual head. So if I do have a head on here, this is just to show you quickly, it goes behind. Okay, if it doesn't go behind, a quick shortcut to send something to the back is to press Control and the square bracket key. The square bracket key is next to the letter P on your keyboard, and that's a left bracket. Left bracket sends to the back, right bracket will bring forward, so you can do that multiple times and send things back and forth, and it's quite an effective tool. So I'm going to leave you to do the rest of your character. Remember, there's always a way to make shapes just by editing them, altering them. If I've got a circle, you can use your direct selection tool, and you can use the anchor points to pull. Ooh, that went badly wrong. Control Z. I always Control Z. So you can pull basic shapes if you wanted to do the mustache, anything you like. I'm leaving the artistic license entirely up to you. So, thank you for watching. Cheers.